Hello friends, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. Happy Friday! Let's sing our good morning song together. Stretch your arms out like airplane wings. We'll fly to one side, over to the other side, and back to the middle. And now we're going to take our airplane wings into a big circle out in front of us like this. Stretch the circle up over your head. Let's stretch on this side, over to the other side. One last stretch up at the top, and now we'll bring the circle back down and sing. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Good morning, friends. I hope that you're having a great Friday so far. Before we get started on the calendar and weather chart, we have to do 3 things. The first thing that we need to do is turn on our listening ears, like this. The next thing that we have to do is put on our thinking hats. I'm going to take mine and put it on top of my head, and today my thinking hat has a zipper underneath it. So I'm going to zip it up. And the third and final thing that we need to do is warm up our hearts, like this. Boom, 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 boom. And now we're ready to get started with the calendar and weather chart. Let's go over the date. Here's the month. Do you remember what the month is? August. That's right. Today is August 6th. Let's move the chip over from yesterday. Yesterday was August 5th, and today is August 6th, and the year is 2021 or 2021. So let's get out our counting fingers and warm them up to give them a little stretch. I wonder how many days we've had so far in the month of August. Will you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have had 6 days so far in the month of August. And if we put up one more finger, now we have 7 fingers and we are ready to sing the Days of the Week song. If you know the words, you can sing along with me. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's go down to the bottom of the chart and go over the days together. Listen carefully for the sound that the day starts with, and if you know what the day is, you can say it with me. Yesterday was Thursday. That means that today is Friday, the last day of the weekday. Tomorrow will be Saturday, the first day of the weekend. But let's go back and sing Today is Friday together. Today is Friday, today is Friday, today is Friday, all day long. Today is Friday, today is Friday, today is Friday, all day long. Up at the top of the chart, we have the season right up here. Do you know what the season is? Summer. That's right. And if we go back down to the bottom, we have a picture of the weather. So that means that it's time to sing the weather song together, and then we can share what we see outside of our window. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? I don't think that I have changed this picture all week because when I look outside today, I see the sunshine and clouds, but today it's mostly sunny with just a few clouds. And my temperature chart is on orange because it's warm today. Warm and mostly sunny. What about you, friends? What do you see outside of your window? Thanks for sharing the weather with me. Now let's move on to the letter, the number, and the sign of the week. Because today is Friday, it will be the last day talking about this uppercase letter. Will you tell me the sound that this letter makes? That's right. This letter says B, B. And what is this letter? B. You're right. This is a capital B. B says B, B. Are you ready to guess what's inside of the letter box today? Inside of this box, I have something that starts with the letter B, B. I'm going to give you a few clues, and if you think you know what it is, you can take a guess. Here's your first hint. This is a type of a toy. This toy is used for building. Usually it's made out of wood, but it can also be made out of plastic. What could it be? What's a toy that's used for building? Let's take a look. I have a block. This block is made out of wood. My kids love to build different structures and bridges using their blocks. And block starts with the letter B, B. This is how you write an uppercase B, B. One more time. Today will also be the last day talking about this number. What number is this? 10. That's right. This is the double-digit number 10. It's a double-digit number because when we write this number, we have to write two numbers. First, you write the number 1, and then you write the number 0. 1, 0. 10. Now let's count to the number 10 together using the large bead frame. This week, we are going to be counting to the number 10 using the large bead frame. We will be counting 10 units and swapping it for 1 10, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 units equals 1 10. We have one more thing to count before we move on to the sign of the week. I have some acorns inside of the number box. So let me gather them all up. And as I count them, I'll line them up across the top so that we can count together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These two are connected, so that would be 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more makes 10. 10 acorn tops. At the beginning of this week, we learned how to say truck in sign language. Will you show me how to do that? That's right. You're going to take both of your hands and make fists with your thumb up at the top and move your fist back and forth. Truck. This week we have learned all about construction, from the tools needed for the job to the machines and the vehicles found on a work site and the people who know how to operate them. But we can't finish this week's discussion without mentioning architects. Without an architect, a structure would never be built in the first place. An architect is a person who plans and designs a building, which is called a blueprint, and then makes sure that the project is finished correctly. So the workers on the construction site follow the blueprint from the architect while they're building. So now, after this week's topic, you can see how the architects, workers, Different tools and vehicles are all used and work together to get the structure built. Speaking of building, let's check out today's work. For today's work, we are going to be doing a free build. So the materials that you are going to need are any loose parts. Right here I have some scrap wood that's left over from the construction that's going on right now at the schoolhouse. You can use blocks, you can use cardboard boxes, you can use pieces of wood, maybe a little bit of everything. It's completely up to you. Today I'm going to try to build a bridge. So I'm going to use the smaller pieces of wood right over here as the base. And they're the same length. So that means that when I lay a larger piece across like this, it won't go up and down. Let's make it a little longer. This piece is shorter, so it comes up a little bit. Let's see, extend that bridge. Maybe I can use a smaller little piece of scrap wood to lift it up, or I can just switch it out like that. There we go. So we have a bridge going across. Next, I'm going to make the bridge travel over to this side. There we go. So before it wasn't long enough, or it wasn't tall enough, this piece. So I'm just going to add this piece to the bottom to bring it up to the same height like that. Let's see, I have a few extra pieces. I wonder if I can do the same thing over here. Slide it in. And I'm going to put this blockade right here because this is a dead end, because this work is still in process. This is under construction, and so it's not ready to use just yet. So friends, there are no right or wrong ways to do this work. It's completely up to you, and you can use whatever loose parts you have at your house. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time, friends. Thanks for learning with me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, give my video a thumbs up, and find me on OutSchool for my live and interactive summertime classes. You can also support my channel by checking out my Patreon page and gain access to bonus features for your child. Let's sing our goodbye song before we go. Can you wave goodbye like this? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend, everyone. Join me next week as we begin a new unit on music. I'll see you on Monday. Bye, everyone.